Hi, my name is Anne and I'm here to show you some vintage shabby chic tags that I've made for my girlfriends to give as gifts. I was inspired by Leanne from Lovely Scrappin', and if you'd like to check out her blog, she has an amazing blog with some beautiful things that she has made. It's LUVLEESCRAPPIN.blogspot.com. These tags are bigger than ones that I have seen. The size that I made them are 4 3/4 by 8.5 inches, and I've used a lot of the Tim Holtz dies. For example, the dress form, the elegant flourish, the bunch of the movers and shapers, the butterfly and gears, and also the caged bird and the weathered clock. So anyways, this one I used the paper from the Printery collection, and I believe the company is Prima Marketing, and I love this paper. This is a Tim Holtz rosette die, and the embellishment here is just an earring that I had bought from Forever 21, and what I did was I just snapped off the post and then glued it to the rosette here. And I have to say, like, I love going to Forever 21 because their jewelry is really inexpensive and fun. You just never know what you're gonna find. This skirt here, I just took a piece of tulle and doubled it and gathered it. And I took another ribbon and covered all the gathering stitches that I had there. And this is the Tim Holtz Elegant Flourish die, of course. And this key here is from K & Company. I had bought from Michael's, and it just comes in a package like this. As you can tell, I've used these keys a number of times and they're great. And this is also an earring that came from Forever 21. It's in the shape of a butterfly. These pins are ones that I have made on my own. I just pulled some of my beads and glued them onto a dressmaker's pin. And on the back, I also wrote a little personal message to my friend here, or actually on all of my tags, make it special. So there's that one. This one, I used the paper from a line called, I think it's Antiquities. And this here is a chain that I had bought from Michael's in their clearance section, and so it was a lot of fun to be able to use this. This is actually a paper clip in the shape of a square, and I've attached it on this side as well with a paper clip. And this little embellishment, gosh, I can't remember. It came in a package of 6 or so, and probably from Michael's as well. These gears are from Tim Holtz. They're movers and shapers collection. And the little metal gears, they are from Michael's. I give them a lot of my business, let me tell you. Anyways, they are in their jewelry section, and it's the beads landing line, and it just comes in a package where there's bigger ones and little ones, and so I've used a lot of the little ones. This butterfly, I think, is from Martha Stewart. And oh, this little piece, that is from the jewelry section at Michael's, and it's really neat. It comes like this, and they're used to make bracelets, and what I did was I just snipped off the one and just used it as the band around the waist here. So just a little tip, as you can see, these things are not perfectly straight. They're not flat. So I had to create a little something. It's like a little box like this. So that there was something for this. I don't know what you would even call it. For it to rest on. And I made it, well, of course, this is super sized because I wanted you to be able to see what I was talking about. But I made it to fit this, and I had it resting on top. So as you can see, yeah, it's on there not too bad. Just because it's only got these 4 little prongs that I thought, well, I don't know how well they would stay on if I just glued them or put glue on the 4 prongs there. So that's what I did. And as you can see, I also wrote a little message there on the back. And I just use the bits and pieces that I had left over from the paper that I had cut. This one is, which paper is this? This is from Heidi Swap, and it is from her Sugar Chic collection. And these flowers, they're just Prima flowers, I believe, that I've been collecting. And I thought, oh, what a perfect opportunity to be able to use them. And this little necklace here, I just strung some beads on a piece of thread and then glued the ends to the back. This paper here with the polka dots is from Mind's Eye, and I also added some Stickles glitter on some of the circles here. I know it's probably hard to see. There we go, on camera here. Just to add a little bit of dimension. And again, doubling the tool and then gathering it, and I've put ribbon there to hold it at the waist. These as well I made on my own. Little bead pins, just from beads that I had in my stash. This actually came from Michael's. It's a little sticker. It was a package of them. They were bright blues and pinks, and so I thought that would be fun for this. And I added some rhinestones at the bottom. And a little note. So not only did I use the dress form dies, but I also used the weathered clock die. And this paper, I think I got it from a garage sale, and I have no idea where it came from, but it's got some blues and beiges and creams, and I thought it would be nice for this weathered look. Key again from K & Company, the gears, Tim Holtz, and these ones from Beads Landing. Flowers that I just had in my stash. This wasn't quite the right color, and I changed it up a little bit. I grabbed some Fine Tech metallic paints, and I just, brushed a little bit of the paint on these two actually, so it worked out quite well. This little quote here, courage is the discovery that you may not win, and trying when you know you can lose. That's kind of neat. That was actually from the Printery collection paper. And then I embellished the back message there as well. And here's the last one. This is the cage bird tag. These beads here, they were on a bracelet from Michael's, and it was on an elastic, so I just cut the elastic and took these beads that already had a little loop at the top, and I used some jump rings and attached it to the bottom of the cage here. And this flower here, I had a tube of these flowers and they didn't have like the centerpiece, so I just took some beads and I glued them in the center there. It's a little feather. Added a little stone for the eye for the bird. And this again is another one of these. And this chain as well from the clearance section at Michael's, and I just added these beads with some jump rings. Attached by paper clip. Tim Holtz butterflies. And that is it. So I hope this inspires you. You know, if nothing else, it's a great excuse to use up your supplies, get creative. I was determined not to go out to the store and buy more stuff, and I didn't do too badly. So it's easy to keep building your supplies. Anyways, happy scrapping, ladies, and have a good day.